apartment, empty and sterile, my job at the bookstore that barely paid rent. My friends who'd slowly drifted away during my relationship, until I'd been left with no one except a man who didn't love me. Going back to that seemed impossible now, like trying to fit into clothes I'd outgrown. What I want doesn't matter, I said instead. You have responsibilities, a duty to your people. I understand that. Do you? He turned to face me fully, and the intensity in his golden eyes stole my breath. Do you understand that every moment I'm away from you feels wrong? That I hear your heartbeat from 3 floors away and know instantly if you're scared or sad or happy? That the thought of bonding with Elena while you exist in the world makes me want to tear this entire fortress apart? Sebastian, you're my mate, Emma. The words came out raw, almost desperate. From the moment I saw you in that forest, crying and brave and so beautiful it hurt, I knew, my wolf knew. Every instinct I have is screaming that you're mine, that I'm yours, that everything else is just noise. Tears burned in my eyes. Then why are you still planning the bonding ceremony? Why haven't you told the council? Because I'm terrified, he admitted. And the vulnerability in his voice broke something in me. Terrified that if I claim you, if I put you between me and Elena's pack, they'll hurt you to get to me. Terrified that I'm being selfish, choosing my happiness over hundreds of lives. Terrified that... He stopped, turning away. That you'll realize what you've gotten into and run. I reached out, my hand finding his, threading our fingers together. His skin was warm, almost hot, and the contact sent sparks racing up my arm. I'm already in it, I said quietly. Whatever this is, whatever it means, I'm here. I'm choosing to be here. He turned back sharply, searching my face. Even knowing what I am, what we all are, you're a shifter, a werewolf, an alpha. I took a breath. You're also kind and careful and trying so hard to do the right thing that you're tearing yourself apart. You're someone who protected a crying stranger in a forest, who trusts me to care for your injured pack members, who looks at me like I'm precious instead of weak. My voice dropped. So yes, even knowing, especially knowing. For a long moment we just stood there, hands linked, the forest breathing around us. Then Sebastian raised his free hand to cut my face, the gesture achingly gentle. I don't deserve you, he said. That's not your decision to make. His thumb brushed across my lower lip, and heat flooded through me. We were crossing lines, I knew, complicated, dangerous lines. But I couldn't bring myself to care. Emma, he breathed, and leaned in. The kiss was inevitable, soft at first, questioning, his lips warm against mine. Then deeper as I responded, as my free hand found his chest and his arm wrapped around my waist, pulling me closer. He tasted like mint and wildness, and kissing him felt like flying and drowning and coming home all at once. When we finally broke apart, both breathing hard, his eyes had gone almost entirely gold. Mine, he said, rough and possessive. Yours, I agreed, and felt the truth of it settle into my bones. A door slammed somewhere below, followed by raised voices. Sebastian stiffened, his head turning toward the sound, predatory instincts rising. The council, he said grimly. They're early. What does that mean? It means things are about to get much more complicated. He pressed one more quick kiss to my forehead, lingering, reluctant. Stay in your room tonight, please. Let me handle this. Sebastian, please, Emma, trust me. I wanted to argue, to tell him I wasn't some fragile thing that needed protecting, but the look in his eyes stopped me. Fear, but not for himself. For me. Okay, I agreed, but you come find me after. Promise. I promise. He left, moving with that supernatural speed, and I stood alone on the terrace as the sun began its descent. Below, I could see figures gathering in the courtyard, important-looking people in expensive clothes, their body language radiating authority and judgment. Among them stood Elena, her honey hair gleaming, her expression triumphant, and beside her, Victoria, whose smile promised violence. I should have felt afraid, should have recognized the danger gathering like storm clouds. Instead, I felt oddly calm, centered in a way I'd never been before. Sebastian had kissed me, claimed me. Whatever came next, we would face it together. I went inside and made my way to my room,